Anyway, without further ado, we're bringing on the Hyde Park Ninjas and to talk about their awesome things that they're doing there with Upx World. Welcome, fellas.
How you guys doing?
Hello, hello.
Great. So are you guys at a Sears or a J.C. Penney's?
My wife put that together for us just a little while ago.
Wow. So you just insulted his wife. Way to go. I think it looks great, guys. Well done. Super cool.
All I took was your pre-show slam and put it on
I know.
and you flip it around.
At first I was going to call you out for just ripping off my pre-show slam, but then my KO was like, yeah, my wife made this for us. It was really sweet of her. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm switching my tune immediately. I'm just going to throw you under the bus.
Turn that on you pretty quick there.
Yeah, immediately.
I was looking for the rip for him of stealing his material. And
that's exactly what was about to happen. And I'm glad I didn't. But I do like the magic. Like, I like that you guys coordinated that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Last minute. It's all right.
No, that works. All right. So what do you get? So give everybody a little background about the Hyde Park Ninjas. How did you guys originate? Where's your community growing at? What are you doing with Upx World? Just start with how you guys got rolling as the Hyde Park Ninjas.
So as far as getting started, we actually got started through Upland last year. So we've been in Upland just under a year now. And we've both been in martial arts for a long time. I know I've personally got 37 years in, and I know KO Ninja's been, I think, kicking since he was in diapers pretty much. So we've got many years of authentic martial arts, and our goal is to bring martial arts to Web3. And, I think the layer 2 is just a perfect platform with what Thank Me Later has got put together. So we're really excited about the opportunity here and all the hard work that everybody's already been putting in, getting ready for alpha and pre-alpha. So it's basically going to be a martial arts community where, you'll be able to have avatars that go out and train in different martial arts. So we'll have different villages where the avatars can train, and then they can all go out and do battle. Some battle will be player against player. Some are going to be doing adventures against different challenges to take over the Red Ninjas, who are the bad guys within the Hyde Park Ninjas. So we're really excited about that. And it's going to be set up where it's going to be an open world environment. And then we're also going to have a closed world environment. Again, we are trying to keep this to authentic martial arts. So the avatars will have an ability to train their characters up in specific arts to better themselves in the game and be able to do bigger and better things to help us along the journey. As far as our community, we're building our community in Hyde Park, LA, not to be confused with the Chicago neighborhood. So Hyde Park, LA, and man, it's, we've been really excited. We haven't really pushed to grow too hard. We've been working really hard behind the scenes on the game and all of that. And we've just started to push the neighborhood, and it is starting to build quicker than we thought. So it's really excited to see, the growth there, slow and steady growth. And we're doing a lot of really cool giveaways and contests. So we have a lot of really cool stuff going, and we've already started the UFC Pick'em League too. So we've been running that. So it's been a lot of fun too.
Nice. Now, did you and KO know each other before you got into Upland, or did you meet in Upland?
Yeah, we've known each other for a lot of years, through martial arts, obviously. So we just kind of made that connection, and our families are real tight and close over the years. So we're kind of like family, to be honest.
So who got into Upland first?
I did one day.
Yeah, that was Mike probably about maybe a year ago, or a little over a year ago, and he got me into it. And yeah, he's known me since I was a kid. You were probably my judge, at tournaments when I was just a teenager. And then through the years, we've become really good friends. We've probably been talking about. I think everything came together, this year for the Hyde Park Ninjas and the with Upx World. But we've been talking for 2 or 3 years on working together in something, and just never really settled on something until this year. But which we're really, really excited about. But yeah, about a year ago, Mike messaged me and said, hey, you need to get into this game, Upland. I had no idea what it was, no idea what I was doing. And then I've been on it every day since. So.
Nice. What forms of martial arts do you two do?
I started when I was 4 years old in Taekwondo. And then when I was 17 years old, I started in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When I was 19 years old, I did my first mixed martial arts fight. I was a professional in mixed martial arts about 5 years ago. And that's the quick background on my training.
As far as me, I started training back in the 80s in Hung Gar Kung Fu, and transitioned into Japanese karate, and then moved on to Olympic style Taekwondo, and then transitioned into regular Taekwondo. From there, got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, wow.
So I also do a lot of Filipino arnis with stick and knife work as well. So.
Wow, you guys are all over the martial arts spectrum there.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that, huh? You were expecting like, oh, I know some karate, and they're like, no, we're gonna drop some martial arts knowledge on you.
Wow. I like my two oldest do martial arts right now. They're both in Taekwondo. My oldest daughter's 10. She's going to test for her second degree black belt this summer, so she's pumped for that. My son's working his way through the kids green belt right now, and he's pumped. You know, probably by the end of the year, he'll hit his black belt early next year's, or I'm already into next year, but yeah, so they're working on it. And my 4-year-old, she's ready to jump in it too. So yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Just a quick pump for KO Ninja too. He has a professional fight coming up in a few weeks. Actually right after the Christmas holiday in January. So he's got a pro fight coming up. That's going to be in Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's why I got the black eye on this side.
We just thought you made the same comment about your wife's background that we did.
That's also pretty. That could be true.
Next episode, we'll have a second one.
Nice. So what are you guys doing with UpX World? Can you give us a little more detail than what you provided?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I mean, the characters. Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys tweeted any of those characters that have been made?
They're in Discord. We've got a lot of the characters. We have some cartoon scripts going in Discord for 2 of our first creations and characters, and we've got a 3rd one that'll be coming in the next day or 2. So we are also working on some games, some like mini games that we're going to be rolling out here soon. So we hope to have a teaser maybe within the next 10 days, maybe as early as next week if we're lucky. So we'll see. But some of the artwork and some of the work that Slav and DMG and a lot of these guys have been doing behind the scenes with the UpX World team, they're putting together some really cool stuff. And we've had the opportunity to actually film some of the techniques, of us doing our techniques within our academies and sending this to the team. And then they take and put that into the avatar. So it's been pretty cool to watch that. So we are hoping to have some games and like mini games out, to get going with the training and learning how to use the characters. So, and the game we're creating is pretty well thought out. And every day we're adding more and more detail into it. And this is a game that I personally grew up doing martial arts and also, sitting in my parents' garage playing D&D late at night and many years of Magic. I think I started Magic shortly after it came out years back in the 90s sometime. I don't even remember when. And these are games that have been around for 30 years, 50 years. And when we set out on this journey, when we decided to do this, we want this game to be here for, 30, 40, 50 years. So, when my kids are my age, I want my kids to be playing this game when they're my age still.
Dang. I like that. That's our goal for this. Yeah, no pressure there, eh?
Yes, we've got a real long-term mindset. So
That's true. Yeah, no, you've already like the whole journey of your character. It's very impressive, and I think the community is really going to like it. So I'm excited to help bring that vision to life in layer 2, and you have some layer 1 NFT characters as well that I think you're working on doing like some promotions and things with. To give those away, and those will potentially have passive income and things like that in your experience as well, right?
Yeah, we do have some cool stuff going on with the NFTs. We actually had a meeting this morning about some really cool ideas we have for NFTs, which I'm not going to release yet, but we will soon. I've seen so much stuff brought out in games and different things with the NFTs, and a lot of it, I feel like NFTs are kind of getting a bad name more because of the way that they're put out, and there's just nothing to back them up as far as utility and use case. So we're going to be going about it in a much different way. And I'll let KO Ninja talk a little bit more about the NFTs. I know he's more on that side of the project.
Well, I mean, we're just looking to do it backwards of what everything else, everyone else has been doing, which is promising the moon and all the value, pre-selling the NFTs, and you're just crossing your fingers and hoping. Our goal is to bring the value first to the NFTs so that what you're getting into is going to be legitimate. And so that's, without going too far into detail, I think that just gives there's not going to be a pre-sale or anything like that. We're going to develop the game and the value to the NFTs within the game that you're, in the future will have access to. So that way you just are confident in your NFT purchase. So,
yeah, and I mean, I know really early on talking with you guys about like what your vision for the project and, Upix World being layer 2, like what your layer 1 strategy was. And after, you were kind of laying out your plan and again, realizing that, I mean, that aligns so much with the value proposition and how I want to approach Upix World of like prove the value, then ask the community to kind of get involved. And so you guys are really doing that. You're building the entire game. You have the NFT strategy. You're going to be able to show the value of those NFTs, and then you'll start opening that up for the community. I really think it's how NFTs really should have always been done, and not like Kickstarter.
And NFT Architect agrees, and that's exactly how NFTs should be rolled out. Great job, guys.
Yeah. I think once projects like yours and other, communities and stuff start that trend, I don't think anybody will ever want to go back because there won't be a reason to. There'll be enough projects that are delivering value and then selling the NFT that doing it any other way will feel like a weird gamble. It'll be like, yeah, do I really want to buy this lottery ticket that has like a 1% chance of, or do I want to buy, this brick of gold that I know is going to increase in value and has a proven track record now of having and retaining value? Like it just, if you want to look at layer 1 as an investment of Web3, like it doesn't make sense to buy before there's value. Like it's just too much of a gamble.
Yeah, I just personally got burned on I won't name the project, but I got about 18 months ago.
Was it Chibi's Global?
No. No, it wasn't that one's different projects, but man, 18 months ago, it promised the moon and it just tanked and they're quite an investment just went to zero. So yeah, I want to flip that narrative for people. So
that's good, and that's the way it should be. And it's still the wild, wild west out here with NFTs and Web3 and all that. But, you build a strong foundation, you build a strong community and a strong following, and you continue to over deliver, you under promise and over deliver. That's the ticket to be successful in longevity. And yeah, you guys are on the right track.
Yeah, we're pumped. We're excited. I mean, we are like working every day. And we're both teaching and training a lot also. So it's early mornings, late nights. But we just love it. So we're excited to see the progress, and the progress in the game is so cool. I get to chat with a couple of my students about it too. Actually, one of them was like 11 years old today and was just all into I showed them a couple pictures and videos, and they were pumped up about it. And so that gets us pumped up too.
Yeah. And that's the thing a lot of people don't understand is you guys are doing your daily job. You're doing your training for your fights. You got a lot of stuff going on, and you're burning the midnight oil to create this whole new experience for people, on top of the Upland community. And I love you guys got a logo. I see KO's you guys got t-shirt, you got merch already rolling out. So that's nice too.
Yeah, they aren't messing around.
No.
They're serious. Oh yeah,
got coffee cups. Look at that.
Well, and to touch on that, we're we have the game, but we have future goals of a card game, merchandise, toys, really making a brand of this and expanding into a lot of other areas. So
it's a solid plan. Absolutely. You got anything else for the fellas there? Thank me later.
No, I mean, I will say that they mentioned a mini game. No promises, but expect to see a demo sooner rather than later on that. So they're working on it. It's gonna be fun. I think there'll be a lot of mini games. I hope that it harkens back to other classic arcade games, and as well as to some of the newer arcade games. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
We heard from the team that it's coming. It's soon. So I don't know exactly how soon, but and the goal of all these games too is to bring that traditional martial arts. Training their punches and their kicks and their just like we do in real life. So I think it's been pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like, because you guys sent in those videos, and I know that they're doing the motion capture of the video into the actual moves, and that's been really cool to watch. Once that gets more ironed out, I think people are really going to, no pun intended, get a kick out of that. And hopefully, we start seeing some TikTok competitions and things to get the community involved in showing off their own martial arts skills, and then potentially having them added to the game, which would be, I think, just a really fun, community kind of event.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
KO, you have anything you want to ask or say before we let you guys go?
Man, no, just appreciate you guys having us on, and we're huge followers and huge fans of the Property Xperts podcast. So no, it's awesome to be on here, and cool to be a part of the team. So
really glad to have you guys on. Mike, you have anything before we let you get out of here?
No, man, we just really appreciate you guys having us on and being able to share our vision of what we've got going, and we're really looking forward to it. I know the first question you had asked earlier, Joe, was about how we got involved in Upland. During COVID, being in martial arts and owning gyms, our businesses were completely closed down. In North Carolina, we were closed down for quite a while, 6 to 8 months. And we did a lot with cryptos and different things too. And that's actually how we started to learn about the Web3 is through Decentraland and Sandbox. And we went in and toyed around with those, and you really couldn't do a whole lot of anything. And that's really what drove us to Upland too, when we saw that platform and saw you could actually buy stuff that was kind of connected to things that were familiar, with properties in the U.S. and the cities. And not only that, but you could earn interest too. I thought that was really cool. And I had actually seen, it was actually a YouTube podcast I was listening to on an accounting show. And the accountants were talking to a younger guy who was from University of Georgia, I believe. He's in Upland. I believe his name is Remy.
Remy.
Okay, yeah, Remy. Yeah.
Oh, Remy.
We had him on the show.
Yeah. And so he, that's actually how I found out about Upland, was through this crazy podcast. I had a little bit of downtime. It was between Christmas and New Year's, and me and my dad were sitting on the couch. They were in visiting and for the holidays, and we were having a cup of coffee, listening to the show. And then I started fishing around on Upland, and next thing I know, I was buying properties up and treasure hunts. And first couple of treasure hunts didn't go too well, but yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. It's kind of grown from there.
Awesome. That's a great story too, and it's funny how it all ties in, and everybody. It's such a nice circle, nice community, and you guys are developing a great community there in Hyde Park, Los Angeles, not Chicago. So definitely check that one out. You guys, I'll put you guys backstage. You're welcome to hang out for the rest of the show. Talk with us after the show. We do an after show too. If you guys got to go, that's cool. Understand. Really appreciate your time. Looking forward to the mini games and everything else. And I'll definitely have to go pick up some Hyde Park properties because I slack in Upland nowadays.
Oh yeah, you're not even going in there and putting your anvils up for sale. You're not.
I'm not.
Be buying
I'm horrible. I'm buying properties. Watch after this show. I'm buying properties. While I'm waiting for everything to upload.
If you're gonna buy properties, spend the 3 minutes and put some stuff up for sale, eh?
Maybe.
Hey, I got to tell you, I love your guys' opening song. Your music with your video for your YouTube is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
thanks.
Yeah, shout out Mars, Utah.
Yeah, if he ever gets some downtime and wants to create something for the Ninjas, man, we'd love it.
Oh, there you go. Shout
talk
out
to Mars. Yeah,
Mars, Utah.
Yeah,
we need some martial arts magic music.
And somebody sent me a video to but I need the decryption for the they send it in a folder and it needs a decryption key and all that. So I was like, I saw it last week. It was all busy. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get it uploaded. I'm going to check it out. And then they're like, you need a key. And they're over, way ahead of us. So they're in bed right now. So we got to wait till next week. Hopefully I'm excited with the product and we can get the video intro with the song too. I'm excited for that.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very good. Well, hopefully we'll have soon we'll have a mini game we can come back on and show it off for you guys. Love to.
And
absolutely.
If you want to know more, I'm sure we'll also have you guys. Well, we might have to do a special edition of the UpX World Live because you guys. I know that time slot doesn't work for you guys, but I definitely want to have you on when we do the demo. Okay. So maybe we'll do once the demo gets built. Maybe we'll do like an exclusive, like live demo of it.
Awesome.
Together.
I'd love to be there for that.
Figure that out. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon. And thanks for coming on.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks.
Thanks.